I know that in the past that there's been people they voted off and they've just been like, man, we're so happy he's gone. And then other people are like, man, that sucked. We didn't vote him off. And I was thinking to myself, I wonder which of those people I'm going to be. There's nothing I could do at that point. I'm walking up. He's going to snuff me. Was I one of the people that they were sad they had to vote off but knew they had to do because I was a threat? Or one of the people they were ecstatic to get rid of because they didn't want me there at all and everything had been a lie? And so you just got to think, like, were all those relationships real and they didn't really want this, or did everyone really hate me and that's it? So I was thinking about what they were going to be laying around talking about that night, because that was the first time I wasn't going to be a part of that conversation. The hardest part about this game for me was I'm working as hard as I can to build trust with people, to get people not only to like me, but to believe everything that I'm saying. And you have to come to terms with the fact that out there, no one is ever going to believe anything you say 100%. Any relationship you form, as close as you get to another person, and I felt like I was really close to some people, they're never going to trust you 100%. And for me, the hardest part was knowing that I could never trust them 100% either, no matter how close to them I felt. And I've really become used to in my life finding bonds that I felt like I could rely on. Like, I have friends that I just really trust with anything, and out there you cannot do that at any point. And it's very tiring, it's very stressful, and it builds a sense of paranoia in everything you do, because there is no safe place. There's no rest point. Even when you're just hanging out, trying to get some sleep on the uncomfortable bamboo bed, and you're talking about something that has nothing to do with the game, you know that everyone is listening and analyzing and trying to figure something out. So there's really no time with another person when you can feel safe. I was truly attracted to Courtney. I really liked her, and I mean, she's the kind of girl that back home I would have been crazy about. But it was really interesting because out here, like, I felt even closer to her than I think I ever would have been able to feel if, say, I met her in her restaurant in New York. I probably wouldn't have gotten the time of day from her. So to be, like, with Courtney when she was out here with no makeup and couldn't shave and, you know, had to sit in the rain and she hated it, I felt really close to her. And I know, at least for me, I really cared about her and I wanted to help her. And I know that she, you know, screwed me over and voted for me and told me she would tell me if anything was going to happen and didn't. And I just can't find it in myself to really, you know, be that mad. I can't hold that grudge against her. And so, yeah, I was a little hurt by all of that. But at the same time, I knew that she was, you know, she probably wasn't ever going to feel anything like that for me. I mean, she's 26 and is a model that dates other models and in New York, and I wasn't really ever worried about that. That wasn't my goal. It was just to find somebody that I felt like I could be close to and trust, because it is so important to try and find someone you think you can trust out there, at least the best of your ability, and try and hold on to some semblance of sanity. But I guess I just trusted her a little bit too much and ended up out here by myself. But it's all right. I guess there's a little bit of a romantic in me that just couldn't hold it against her. Everybody talks about the mind over matter thing, and I was always like, I can deal with anything. I can be cool. I can be chill in any situation. And I said I could do all those things. And then I came out here, and I really had to do them. I really had to find a way to get a positive attitude when I was starving and sick and tired and had to go to a challenge. I really had to be cool when people were yelling and screaming and guys are crying about rice spilling and our lives are shattering around us. I really had to find my own inner harmony every day, because there's so much, you know, struggle and strategy and gameplay and scheming and backstabbing going on. I really had to do all the things that I said I would do. And one of my biggest struggles in life is to finish the goals that I set for myself, the things that the the journeys that I start. And I think it's summed up best in the quote from the Confucius puzzle that we did. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. And coming out here was the first step on that journey. And I feel like I haven't completed it yet, but I've gotten really a lot farther than I ever thought I could. And it's a great beginning for me. And I don't want this to be the end for me. I want to have even more of this journey. And I think this is a really big step for me. And it's really helped me on my own path in life.